you asked about what struck me about the workshop and so on, I was thinking about the fifth province and about history and how its history connected to the future. And also when you talked about that you don't like term postmodern because it refuses or some part of our history or something like that. And I was thinking about Czech Republic, and now I put it together. We experienced totality, communism, and I think that in those times, people were there was a underground movement, a dissent, and I cannot imagine any other better example of rhizomatic network. These people were relying on each other, and they had these strong connections that if they broke or cut it may cost lives. So it was also some existential danger for them to connect them, but there were also thoughts about freedom and how things should be in the system. And I was thinking, alright, so we had this in our past, and also during the Second World War we were also under protectorate, Bement und Mähren from Reich here. And there were also, again, people collaborating against the regime together or with the regime. It's always this in our past. So I am thinking we should learn from our history a little bit and talk with these people who are still alive and who experience this networking in the time of no technology and how they did it. I was thinking, this imagination, that in that time people had more time to spend with each other because the work was less hours, and my mother and father in that period, they came at home at 3 o'clock. They were already at home, being with me and playing, going out. And now my mother comes from work at 6 o'clock. I don't know how it happened. Okay. So people had obviously more time to spend together and less technology, and now we have less time but more technology, and I think it could be used together, and its future in this, also learning from past how they did it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that even if because of the communist communist regime period, we are kind of backwards, like we are falling behind the Western countries in some way. But I can feel that we have also some advantage before the Western world. I can see that there is a new generation coming here in Czech Republic that doesn't already know the communist regime, and they are very familiar with the modern technologies, with Facebook, with internet, with mobile phones and everything like that. And when we teach in the university and we see our students, for them these ideas are very natural. It's kind of it's kind of question like well, it's so clear, but it's the first time we hear about this. It's for us as people, it's very understandable, but nobody in the school is bringing these ideas. and so it's still like a kind of underground or alternative. But I think these people, this young generation, has a better chance to make changes in the whole system, because the system is more likely to change here, I think, than in the Western countries, where already the big institutions are well established, and they know how to take care about the system so that it will not change so much. I think here new institutions are born. For example, probation service was established I don't know, 10 years ago, and there are the or mediation. It's very new concept even. So if these ideas will come with these new services, with these new concepts, it will be very. It could even become a kind of dominant stream, and it can change the whole society, I think.